everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 360 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. We are in the last full week of this project, and this square today is fabulous. This square is 12 rounds in total, and actually it's the written pattern has 18 rounds, so you can even go on to making the last few rounds and make your square even bigger than this. This square today is called Cha-Cha-Cha, and it is designed by Sadie, so make sure you follow along with that written pattern that's linked in the description of this video. It's also linked on my website on the 365 Days of Granny Squares page. This square today, oh my goodness, we are doing so many different things, and we are working a lot of the rounds. We're working in the two previous rounds, so it's like working in round 6 and 7 when we're actually working round 8. It is so interesting. Even the backside is interesting. So we're really working a lot of interlocking styles today, and this square turned out so wonderfully. So in today's granny square, I'm using 7 different colors. You can use as many colors as you want. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver yarns. This is a 10 ply size 4 worsted weight medium yarn. You can use any worsted weight yarn, any double knitting yarn, any scrap yarns you have available. We're just using a small amount of each color. And you can change color as often as you want. I think I change mine every single round in this round. So there's 12 rounds in this today's tutorial. So you can change as often as you want. I'm going to demonstrate this using an H-sized crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters. So make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor so you can cut your yarn, sew in your ends, all that good stuff. With the H-size hook today and doing the first 12 rounds of this square, my square measured to be 18 centimeters, which is 7 inches. So if you want to use a bigger or smaller hook to make this a different size, you can, but I am using the H size hook, and it turned out to be 7 inches for the first 12 rounds. But like I said earlier, you can go on to making rounds 13 through 18 and make your square into a 12-inch square. So before we begin making this square today, I have to mention there are links in the description of this video. So there's a link to the Facebook and Instagram, and I would absolutely love it if you shared your photos of your squares today. So make sure you make the square and share it in the comment section of today's post. And on Instagram, be sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your lovely squares on Instagram. I'll go double tap them and put my little heart on there, and then also comment on my favorites. And I have to say a big, huge thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make this video with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for every single video that we ever make here at YARNutopia. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and support YARNutopia today so we can keep bringing you these fantastic crochet tutorials even into the new year. So thanks for watching, everyone. Let's get started and make number 360 granny square. Let's start out with a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold that down and then pull that through and pull it tight. Insert your hook and we can start. So let's start out by chaining 4, yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to go all the way to the first chain and slip stitch in there. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through, and there we formed a ring. Now for round number 1, we are going to chain up 2, so yarn over and pull through, 1 and 2, and that's going to count as our first half double crochet of this round. And now into this this ring here, we are going to put, let's see here, half double crochet 11 times. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, that is our second. We have to make 11 in here. So this is 3, here's 4, 5, here's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, now what we need to do is slip stitch to this first chain up 2 here. If you need to, count back 12 stitches. This chain up 2 should be your 12th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So go into that chain up 2, then yarn over and pull through that loop on your hook to close that round, and that was round number 1. So going on to round number 2, we are going to work in the back loop only, and we're going to start in any stitch, and we are going to chain up 2. So I'm actually going to change color here. So I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. I am going to attach my yarn to the back loop of any stitch. So you can see here we usually go under both loops like this. The front loop is right here and the back loop is right over there. So we usually go under both here, but we're going to go in between those two, and we're going to work in the back loops only of every stitch on this round. Now, if that's optional, I guess, so if you wanted to, you can work in both loops. That's totally fine. But I'm just going to work in the back loops only, and I'm going to attach my yarn right in this chain up 2 here in the back loop. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up a new yarn, hook that on the hook, and pull it through. So for round 2, it says to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and half double crochet into the same stitch. So yarn over, go in, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, just like that. Then we're going to half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into this next stitch right here in the back loop only, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and the next stitch, yarn over, go into the next stitch right here, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Now we're going to repeat what we did. So you can see here this first stitch looks like there's 2 half double crochets in there because that chain of 2 counts as a stitch, and then we put 1 in the next 2. So we just have to repeat that. So put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2, and then we're going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 1. And we're just going to repeat that around. So 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, one more time here, 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and again we're working in the back loops only. You can kind of see that it makes that little rib effect right there. That looks really cool. And then we just have to put 1 half double crochet in the last 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Okay, and that finishes off round 2, so now we need to just slip stitch to the chain up 2 here, 1 and 2, slip stitch in there, so go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And that's the end of round 2. We can go on to round 3. Again, we are going to work in the back loops only, again, for this next round. And we are going to start in any stitch, and we're going to chain up 2. But I'm going to actually just chain 1 again, cut this yarn, pull it through, and pull tight. And again, just working in the back loop of any stitch. I'm just going to attach to this chain up 2 here. Okay, I'm going to grab a new yarn, hook that on my hook, and pull it through. Going on to round 3, we are going to chain up 2, 1 and 2, and we are going to half double crochet into the same stitch. So yarn over, go into the same stitch in the back loop only, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So now it looks like there's 2 half double crochets in there. And then we're going to half double crochet into each stitch, putting 2 half double crochets into each stitch. So yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And again, yarn over, go back into that stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so at the end of this round, round 3, we'll have 32 half double crochets because we are going to put 2 half double crochets in each stitch around. Okay, so I'm not going to make you watch me do all 32 stitches. I'm just going to work in the back loops only, and I'm going to put 2 half double crochets into each stitch just like this, and then when I come back around, I'll meet you up for the next round. Alright, when you have 32 stitches in total, we're going to slip stitch to this beginning chain up 2 here. 1, 2, right in there, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. So for round 4, we are again working in the back loops only, and we are going to chain up 3. I'm going to change color. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight, attach your yarn to the back loop of any stitch. I'm just going to go right into that chain that we just attached to, so I don't miss it in this next round. Oopsie. Right in there. That chain is always the tightest stitch. There we go. Going in there, grabbing my new color, hooking that on, pulling it through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And for round 4, we are going to, let's see here, beginning double crochet, then double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, actually I think it's just the next stitch. Let me make sure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nope, it's the next 2 stitches. They were right. So 3. So then it looks like there's 3 double crochets in total. This chain up 3, this next one, and this next one. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, skip this next stitch right here, and then double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, back loops only, 2, and 3. Okay, and then chain 2, skip the next stitch, and double crochet into the next 3 stitches. And just repeat that all the way around until you have 8 of these groupings of 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3 here, so chain 2, skip the next stitch, and double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So I'm going to do that, and then I will meet you up for round 5. When you come back around, be sure to chain your last 2 here and skip this last stitch, and then slip stitch to this chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, right in here. So now, like I said, you should have 8 groupings of these 3 double crochet. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome! Now this next round is going to be worked into these skipped stitches from that previous round there, so you can see in between these in these chain 2 spaces. So what we're going to do, if you are not changing color, make a back post single crochet around this middle double crochet of these 3 double crochet groupings. Okay, I'm gonna change color and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna chain 1 and cut my yarn, pull that through and pull it tight. I am going to go into a grouping here, and you can see in the back here I'm going to insert my hook behind this middle stitch. Okay, between the first and the second stitch in here. I'm going to go behind my work around that middle stitch all the way to the back again. So I'm working in the back here, just like this. And I'm going to pick up a new yarn, hook that on my hook, and pull it through. And then I'm going to chain 1 and make a back post single crochet around that stitch. So going back around that middle stitch just like this, yarning over and pulling through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a back post single crochet. Then what we're going to do, let's see here, we're going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through. We're going to work in front of this chain 2 space into the back loop of this stitch from round 3 that we skipped. We're going to make 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go into the back loop of that skipped stitch right in here. yarn over. You can see I folded this chain 2 space backward, so yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over, go back into that back loop there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 1, and on this next grouping right here on round 4, we are going to make a back post single crochet. So go from behind your work, between these 2 double crochet posts, around this middle double crochet post, just like that, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So chain 1, go down into round 3 here in the back loop only, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And again, another double crochet in there. Then chain 1 and back post single crochet around the middle double crochet of this next grouping here. So go around that middle double crochet from the back, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then chain 1 and repeat. So do that all the way around, and then I will meet you up for the next round. Alright, finishing this round, we have to chain 1 and then slip stitch to the first back post single crochet. So right in here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now we can go on to the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, round 6. We are going to be let's see, I'm going to change color. If you're not changing, well, you're going to have to change color anyway, because we're going to actually start in the stitches from round 4 here. So I'm actually going to just chain 1 here and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. And let's find a 3 double crochet grouping of round 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. There's these 3 double crochets. Okay, 1 double crochet has a back post single crochet worked into it. Okay, so we're going to start with in one of the double crochets here. Okay, this is in round 4. Okay, so we are going to insert our hook, grab the new yarn, hook that on, pull it through. And now what we're going to do, let's see here, we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3, and we are going to double crochet in each one of these next 2 stitches also. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And the next stitch, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay. Then, let's see here, we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and we're going to single crochet in the chain 2 space of round 4 behind round 5. So move these 2 double crochets forward. You can see there's a chain 2 space behind them. Okay, we're going to single crochet in that chain space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to go in the front here on round 4. You can see these 3 double crochets. We are going to double crochet in each one of those. So yarn over, go into the first one. Okay, just like that. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And the next one, double crochet, and the next one, double crochet. Then chain 1. And behind these 2 double crochets of round 5, you can find the chain 2 space right here of round 4. So we're going to go into there and single crochet. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 1 and repeat what we're doing. So just do that all the way around this round, and then I can meet you up for round 7. Alright, just finishing this round here, we can go on to round 7. Let me just single crochet in this last chain 2 space, chain 1, and then slip stitch to this beginning chain up 3. Right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, and now at this point we are going to change color. So I'm going to chain 1, cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. We are going to work in the double crochets of round 5 here. So you can count 1, 2, 3, this green round is 4, and then this gray round is 5. We're going to insert our hook into one of the first double crochets of the 2 double crochet grouping. Okay, and then we're going to hook on a new yarn, pull that through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And in the same stitch, we are going to double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now it looks like there's 2 double crochets in that stitch. And in the very next stitch right next to it, we are going to put 2 double crochets in there as well. 1 and 2. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to hop to the next grouping over here of these 2 double crochets of round 5. We are going to put 2 double crochets in each one of those. So 1 and 2, then hop to the next right here, put 2 double crochets in there as well. And then we're just going to chain 1, hop to the next grouping. We're working in the stitches of round 5 here, and we're going to put 2 double crochets in each one of these, and then chain 1 and repeat. So do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for round 8. Alright, when you finish this round, we just have to slip stitch to this beginning, chain up 3 right here, go in, and then yarn over and pull through and through. Awesome. Now, going on to the next round, we are going to change color and actually work in the stitches behind here. You can see there's a single crochet from, I think that's actually round 6, no, round 7? Round 6 here. Sorry, I'm reading the pattern here. We're going to work in the single crochets from round 6. Okay, that's behind these 4 double crochets that we just created. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight, go into, if you are in front here, you can see this grouping of 4, move those forward and you can see the single crochet that's behind it. Okay, we're going to start in one of those. And I'm going to pick up a new yarn, hook that on. You can use the same color or a different color, totally up to you. We're going to chain 1 and single crochet into that same stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, just like that. Then we are going to, let's see here, chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2. We're going to fold this back up here, and we're going to work into these 3, actually just one of those, the middle double crochet from round 6. So you can see these 3 double crochets here. In this middle one right here, we are going to put a double crochet in front of this chain 1 space. So yarn over, go into this middle double crochet right here. Okay, yarn over, go in. Okay, double crochet in there. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, just like that. So we chain 2, double crochet in front of round 7 into the middle double crochet of round 6, and then chain 2, 1 and 2, and then single crochet behind this next 4 grouping, or these 2 groupings of 2 double crochets each. Behind that there is a single crochet right there. We're going to single crochet into that stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, move this forward, go into the middle double crochet here on round 6 and double crochet into the middle one. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so it's kind of interlocking all of this, just like that. So then chain 2, 1 and 2, go behind these groupings here. There's that single crochet right there. We're going to single crochet in there. Okay, so just keep repeating this all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for the next round. Alright, just finishing this round here, we can go on to round 9. Slip stitch to this first single crochet back here. So go in, yarn over, pull through and through. And now we are going to actually work in these double crochets from round 7 and these double crochets from round 8 that we just worked. So if you want to, you can, if you're not changing color, you can just attach your yarn into one of these stitches in these 4 double crochet group, but I'm actually going to change color. So I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight, and you can start in any one of these 4 double crochets here in round 7, okay? I am going to hook on a new yarn, just like that, chain up 1 and single crochet into that same stitch. So go in, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, this whole round is all single crochets. So we're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to single crochet in this stitch from round 8. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're going to hop back down to these double crochets from round 7 and single crochet in each one of those. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then single crochet into this double crochet from round 8. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're working on round 9 right now, and round 9 is working into each of the stitches, each of the double crochets from round 7 and each of the double crochets of round 8. Okay, and we're just single crocheting in each one of those, just like this. So I'm just going to continue working this all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for the next round. Alright, I'm just single crocheting in this last double crochet here from the previous round, and now we are going to go on to round 10. So slip stitch to this first single crochet here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now we are going to be working in rounds 8 and round 9. So this yarn, or this chain 2 space back here, and then into the single crochet here, and then in between the 2 single crochet groupings here. So I'll show you how to do that. We're going to change color, so chain 1, cut that, pull it through and pull tight, and you can see here that this is kind of bowling up. Don't worry about that, it will straighten out as the written pattern does say, and you can kind of stretch it out a little bit too to kind of flatten it out, and if you needed to later on, you can block this when you finish your square. So now what we're going to do is find a spot here behind, you see these 4 double crochets here, and we just worked round 9, these single crochets, so we can go back here, and then you can see that these chain 2 spaces, we're going to work in those chain 2 spaces. So find one on the left side of a single crochet right before a double crochet, which is right here. Okay, this is round 8. We're working round 10, but going into round 8, the chain 2 space right here. Okay, I am going to grab a new yarn, hook that on the hook, and pull it through that chain 2 space. Okay, and then we are going to chain up 1 and single crochet into that space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, now we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and into this single crochet right here that's worked into this double crochet right here, we're going to make a popcorn stitch in there. So we're going to put 4 double crochets into that stitch right there. So yarn over, go into that single crochet. Okay, that was worked in, let's see here, popcorn and into the single crochet of round 9. So that was round, this one is round, this single crochet is round 9 here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then remove your hook from that loop and go into the first double crochet of that 4 double crochet grouping. Put the loop back on your hook and pull it through. And pull tight, and there's a nice little popcorn stitch. Okay, then we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to go back here again into round 8. Right here, we are going to single crochet in that chain 2 space. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to come up in here, first chain 2, 1 and 2, And we're going to popcorn stitch between, so we're going to skip this single crochet here, skip this single crochet here, and you can see between these two single crochets right here, there's this little gap. You might need to move your stitches apart there, and I think in the written pattern there may have been a chain 1 there. So we're going to popcorn stitch between these 4 stitches. We're going to skip this stitch, and put a popcorn stitch right in here on round 9. So yarn over, go in to this, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and put 4 in there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're working between those stitches. Remove your hook from that loop, go into the first double crochet of that grouping, put the loop back on your hook, and pull it through. Just like that. And then we're just going to repeat. So chain 2, 1 and 2, go behind here, okay, single crochet in the chain 2 space back here on round 8, then chain 2, 1 and 2, let me just make sure, yep, chain 2, and then popcorn stitch into the single crochet that's worked into this double crochet here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochets in there. Remove your hook from that loop, go into the first double crochet of that grouping, put the loop back on your hook and pull it through, and then chain 2, 1 and 2, go behind here and single crochet in that chain 2 space back there. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and popcorn stitch between these 2 single crochets. So yarn over, go in between the 2 single crochets, okay, just like that. Make your popcorn stitch, and just repeat what we've been doing. So if you need to, you can follow along with the written pattern, or just rewind this to see what I'm doing in between my stitches. Make sure you chain 2, and don't forget to single crochet behind here into these chain 2 spaces from round 8. So we're working in rounds 8 and round 9 to make this popcorn round. How cute is that? So now we're going to do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for the next round. Alright, just finishing this round here, made my last popcorn, chaining 2, and then slip stitch to the first single crochet back here. Just go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Alright, now for this next round, we are actually working in the single crochets from round 9 here, these little red ones between the popcorn stitches. So what I'm going to do is change color, chain 1, cut that yarn, pull it through, and pull it tight. Start in a single crochet after a popcorn stitch, but right in the popcorn stitches that are worked in above these little spokes here. So see this one here? We're not going to start in this single crochet because this popcorn stitch is not worked in a spoke in these little nicks here. So make sure you find a popcorn stitch that's worked above one of these 1 spokes here, and then go into the single crochet to the right of it, or I'm sorry, to the left of it, right in the first one right here, okay, on this side. Okay, so right in here we're going to start, and I'm going to pick up a new yarn, hook that on the hook, and then pull that through. Alright, so now this next round we are going to make the square shape. So it's kind of confusing. Let's just stick with me here. We're going to chain up 3 here. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to count as our first double crochet of this round. And now we are going to double crochet into the next stitch next to it, right here. Yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then we are going to single crochet into the chain 2 space of round 10 right before a popcorn stitch. So right in here, right before the popcorn stitch, go into that chain 2 space of round 10, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to hop over the popcorn stitch into this chain 2 space, and we're going to single crochet in there. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay. Then we are going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches of round 9. So yarn over, go into this single crochet after this popcorn stitch and double crochet in there and double crochet in the next one here. Okay, just like that. Then we are going to double crochet, let's see here, into the next stitch, just kidding here, single crochet in the chain 2 after we just did that, then double crochet into the next 2 stitches after the popcorn stitch, and then we're going to okay, so we're going to single crochet into this chain 2 space back here. See, that's where I got confused because we have to do that. And then we're going to single crochet into this one right here. Okay, now what we're going to do is make the corner stitches. So we're going to double crochet into this next single crochet of round 9. And then we're going to treble crochet into the next stitch of round 9. So yarn over twice, go into this next stitch right here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay? Then we're going to double crochet into the chain 2 space back here. So yarn over, go in to the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to, let's see here, double crochet in the chain 2 space, chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and then we're going to double crochet into the chain 2 space after this popcorn stitch. So yarn over, go in to the chain 2 space back here on round 10, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to treble crochet into the stitch right after the popcorn stitch on round 9. So yarn over twice, go into that single crochet after the popcorn, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then we're going to double crochet into the next. So yarn over, go into this next stitch on round 9, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And there's your corner. Awesome. Then we're going to, let's see here, double crochet in the chain 2 space after the popcorn treble. Then we're going to single crochet into the chain 2 space before the next popcorn stitch. So right back here, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And then we're just going to repeat what we've been doing. So single crochet into this chain 2 space after the popcorn stitch, then double crochet into the next 2 stitches on round 9, 1 and 2, then single crochet in the chain 2 space before the next popcorn stitch and in the chain 2 space after that popcorn stitch, just like that. Then we're going to double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches on round 9, these single crochets between these popcorn stitches. You might have to move this one over a little bit to see this one. So double crochet in each one of those, and then single crochet into the chain 2 space before the next popcorn stitch and after the next this popcorn stitch. Okay, then we are going to make our next corner. So double crochet in the single crochet from round 9, then treble crochet, so remember yarn over twice for a treble crochet, go into that next stitch of round 9, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to double crochet in the chain 2 space before the next popcorn stitch, working into the round 10 chain 2 space there. Then we're going to make the corner, so chain 2, 1 and 2, and then double crochet in the chain 2 space after that popcorn stitch also. Then we're going to treble crochet into the single crochet of round 9, so yarn over twice, go into that single crochet after the popcorn stitch, and make your treble crochet. and then double crochet into this next stitch right here. Then single crochet in the chain 2 space back here, and repeat what we did. So single crochet in this chain 2 space and just repeat. So now if you need to, just rewind this to see what I did from this corner across here to this corner and work your corners and everything. Just repeat this around. If you need to though, the written pattern is written quite clearly, so you can follow along with that. But I'm just going to continue working this all the way around, and then at the end of this round we'll have our square shape, and I'll meet you up at that point. Alright, when you finish this round, make sure to single crochet into that last chain 2 space before you slip stitch to your beginning chain up 3 here. So 1, 2, 3 right at the top, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and there's your square shape. So now we are going to I'm going to do this next round here, round 12. I'm going to change my last color here. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, and pull tight. We're going to start in a corner chain 2 space here, and I'm going to hook on a new color, hook it on, pull it through, and then we're going to, let's see here, chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to double crochet into the same corner. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to put 2 more double crochets in there. So 1 and 2. Alright, now what we're going to do is double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And the next stitch, double crochet. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So that's 1, next stitch is 2, and the next stitch is 3. Okay, then we're going to single crochet into 6 stitches. So don't forget this chain up 3 here. Single crochet in 6. So 1, next stitch 2, here's 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and then double crochet into the last 2 stitches on this side before the next corner. And in the corner chain 2 spaces, we are going to put 2 double crochets, then chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat exactly what we did on this side, okay, and this corner, for each side and each corner around. So double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So much background noise today. Then half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Then single crochet into 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then half double crochet into 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet into those last 2 stitches on this side. And then in the corner, put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So just do that. We're more than halfway done with this round, so then I'll meet you up at the end of this round. Alright, just finishing round 12 here. Slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3, and if you want to, you can definitely go on to making rounds 13 through 18, but I'm done with today's square. I'm going to chain 1, cut my yarn, pull that through, pull it tight, and grab my yarn needle and sew in my end. But I'm going to be done for the day, but if you want to, there are 6 more rounds to this pattern. Follow along with Sadie's written pattern for the cha-cha-cha square. The link to that written pattern is in the description of this video, so you can follow along with that and make your square bigger into a 12-inch square if you want to. But I'm going to end here. My square is as big as I want it to be, and it's just beautiful. That turned out so fabulous. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and share your photos on the Facebook and on Instagram. Be sure to hashtag 365 days of granny squares, hashtag YARNutopia, so I can see those lovely squares today. Oh, it's so beautiful and festive. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Happy hooking.